William Conrad, Janet and Shields and Yarnell at the Cotton Bowl Festival Parade. And Bob Barker, Mike Farrell, Bonnie Franklin, and Phyllis George for the CBS Tournament of Roses Parade. Then, Notre Dame takes on the Texas Longhorns, led by Earl Campbell in the Cotton Bowl game. New Year's on CBS, starting at 10, 9 Central and Mountain.
Monday on CBS.
TV5 presents The Late Movie. Tonight, a spine-tingling way to welcome in 1978. Beware of blood mania. Now here's TV5's Late Movie.
Body. Miss, do you have any idea what this sounds like?
You know what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I sure hope I get that dude Hunch. He sounds like a squirrel to me.
I understand you're a friend of Rocky McHugh's. You know where I can find him?
Somewhere on the bottom of the East River.
Take me to the nearest police station.
Hey, come on, you guys wouldn't do that to a girl.
Stop! I've been in this town for 24 hours. In that time, I've been in trouble with the police. I've been chased, ethered, tied up, and I'm getting pretty sick and tired of it.
He'll nail anyone for anybody, so long as the price is right. We're talking about assassination.
Thursday at 10.
Free news starting Tuesday.
The program usually seen at this time will not be presented tonight, so we may bring you a special presentation.
Tonight's program, The Four Feathers, is brought to you by the Bell System. People using technology to keep your phone system the best in the world. In a moment, the Bell System will continue its presentation of The Four Feathers.
Hello, I'm Ian Ross of Bell Laboratories, the Research and Development Unit of the Bell System. Tonight's story began in Victorian England about 100 years ago. Nearly 4,000 years before then, in this area, just 90 miles from London, a very different culture existed. Ruins like these are all that remain. This is Stonehenge. Some believe it was part of a religion. Others say that the stones represent a primitive technology, possibly even some form of Neolithic computer. For these stones were arranged with great precision to mark the exact positions of the sun and the moon. Technology has come a long way since Stonehenge. Tonight we're going to show you some examples of communications technology as it applies to the phone system in America. For instance, how would those early Britons have regarded this modern memory device?
In a moment, the Bell System will continue its presentation of The Four Feathers.
This is Land's End, the most westerly point of England. At the time of tonight's story, talking to someone in the New World some 3,000 miles away was an impossible dream. Not far from here is the giant antenna which in 1962 received the first live TV pictures via the Bell System's Telstar satellite. And along this coast, one of the 6 transatlantic telephone cables comes ashore.
This 22-ton monster of the deep is really a sea plow. A sea plow used to bury the Bell System's 6 transatlantic cable underwater. The new supercapacity cable can handle 4,000 simultaneous phone conversations between the U.S. and Europe at only 5% of the cost per circuit mile of our first cable laid 20 years ago. And it handles nearly 100 times as many calls.
Here in the United States, domestic satellites can beam down thousands of simultaneous calls. Now, these satellites are important additions to our long-distance network, making our service more flexible and more dependable than ever. So you see, we're going from one extreme to another to help hold down the cost of long-distance calling and improve service.
The Bell System, people using technology to help keep down costs and improve service, keeping your phone system the best in the world.
This is one of the highest telephone microwave stations in America, located in the Colorado Rockies, carrying your voices, data, and TV across the country. Stations like this are operating at near capacity, and the cost of building another one like this could reach well over $1 million. So instead of building more of them, Bell Laboratories and Western Electric have made many improvements which save millions of dollars. For example, this special triode helps one station do the work of 3. Even better, it costs less than $50. And we're not just using it here, but in over 2,000 stations across the country.
The Bell System, people using technology to help keep down costs and improve service, keeping your phone system the best in the world.
NBC Late Night Movie presents Ransom for Alice, starring Gil Gerard, Yvette Mimieux, and Gene Barry.
After a week layoff due to what company termed high inventories, over 600 hourly and 130 salaried employees were affected by the layoff, with 80% of their normal pay taken over by holiday and unemployment benefits. 24,000 Canton City school pupils are scheduled to return to the classroom after their holiday break, but Canton teachers and non-professional employees won't be returning with them. 15th. To get there, Dallas beat the Minnesota Vikings 23-6 in the NFC Championship. Denver defeated the Oakland Raiders 20-17 in the AFC title game. In the NBA, the 23 weather, a traveler's advisory is in effect for the remainder of tonight, with blowing and drifting snow possible. Snow flurries, windy and colder tonight and Monday, with additional accumulation of up to 2 inches by Monday morning. Chance of flurries Monday night and Tuesday, low Monday night 10 to 15, high Tuesday 20 to 25. Chance of snow 100% tonight, 60% Monday, 40% Monday night. The relative humidity reading, Mark B. reporting.
I'm Kenneth Jernigan, president of the National...
The public interest is served by the television industry with a constant alert to high standards of entertainment and advertising. Your guide for these standards is the Television Code of the National Association of Broadcasters. WAKR-TV proudly displays this seal as a symbol to you, our audience, of our constant adherence to these high standards. This concludes the broadcast day for WAKR-TV Channel 23, licensed in Akron and Canton, Ohio. WAKR-TV transmits on Channel 23 with an effective radiated power of 1,290,000 watts by authority of the Federal Communications Commission, bringing a clear, bright picture to more than 5 million people in northern Ohio. As WAKR-TV leaves the air, we invite you to listen to WAKR Radio 1590 on your dial for music, news, and sports 24 hours a day. For the finest in beautiful stereo music, tune to WAEZ at 97.5 on your FM radio dial. This is Bill Sebastian speaking for the staff and management of WAKR TV 23, wishing you a very pleasant good night and good morning.
Production, starring Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. Also starring Philip Abbott, William Reynolds, with guest stars Jessica Walter, William Smithers, and special guest star Kevin McCarthy. Tonight's episode, Counterstroke.
Credo was recorded. Guest for today was Father Carl Moravik of John Carroll University. Credo was produced in cooperation with the Catholic Diocese of Cleveland.
WKYC TV Channel 3 Cleveland now concludes its broadcast day. The programs broadcast by the station may not be used for any purpose except for exhibition at the time of broadcast on receivers of the type ordinarily used for home reception in places where no mechanical operating charges are made. As a subscriber in good standing to the television code, WKYC TV serves 17 counties in northeastern Ohio and is privileged to display the seal of good practice. WKYC TV is owned and operated by the National Broadcasting Company, with studios and offices located at 1403 East 6th Street in Cleveland, Ohio. This concludes our program schedule for today. Portions of today's programs were recorded and on film. This is Jay Miltner wishing you a good morning from WKYC TV.
All right? Yeah. Go get me 5 tall tunas.
Are you starting a team?
Right, because guiding young athletes to their manifest destiny shows good taste.
Oh.
Got that, Starkiss?
Charlie, Starkiss doesn't want tunas with good taste. Starkiss wants tunas that taste good.
Sorry, Charlie. Only good-tasting tuna get to be Starkissed. Good-tasting 100% tuna fillet.
This is good-tasting tuna.
Get good taste. Get Starkissed.
Well, right here on CBS. There they are.
Hey, look at the crowd. Oh,
They're ready to go, I'll tell you. Everybody just stood up.
Woo! I feel excitement.
They look mighty angry.
That's what I call a lot of energy, Robert.
Look at that guy playing the drums.
Look at the drums.
Notre Dame.
Are you ready? Sit up and take notes.